YouTube, what's up? Hey, I want to do a quick video inspired by my man Hard 8. He had put a tweet out the other day about how internet ruined video games, like modern gaming. And I agree with that. I felt that so much I had to do a video on it. And look, there's a lot of good things that the internet has done for modern day gaming, like, you know, being able to play with people, you know, at home, not having to go over each other's house and stuff like that. To play games, you know, the party chat is cool. But I think the way the internet is being used for gaming, it really ruins gaming. And to be honest, I hate it, because without the internet, a lot of things that's wrong with gaming wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, I could start off the top figuring out exploits or finding exploits. You know, there's people who dedicate their channels into finding exploits to video games. You know, work to break the game, you know what I mean? And then everybody, you know, then you got the meta, and then people doing the same thing online. You know what I mean? It's annoying. I know it happens with, you know, competitive games, especially fighting games. That's why I prefer to play like friends and family and stuff online rather than play randoms, because the sweats is ridiculous, because a lot of people like to exploit the game in order to win, and people don't mind cheating to win. And like I say, and then to regulate the cheaters, they got to do, you know, the devs got to do weird stuff to stop the exploiting of the game. It sucks. I can name like 1,000 things that's wrong with the internet and modern day gaming, or how the internet ruined modern day gaming. And so when I try to do to mitigate all of that stuff is I minimize playing with randoms as much as possible, and I try to play with family, friends, and stuff like that. People I know on Twitter that I call my friends too, for real. So I just wanted to touch on that on this video. Oh, and by the way, I feel better. I do. I feel a lot better. Definitely feel a lot better, man. I do got a scan coming up, and I'll give y'all an update on that. But other than that, man, like I say, people are cheaters. They don't mind cheating. They don't mind breaking the game, exploiting the game in order to get wins and stuff like that. Party chat can be annoying if you say you got that one friend who just wants to get on the game and party chat instead of playing games. Like, I got this one friend, and he likes to talk gaming more than play games. And he used to, but not anymore because he don't have the time. But he used to get on the game just to talk on the game. I'll be playing the game, he'll see me online, and he'll just invite me to a party. And he just want to talk. You know how distracting that is to try to play a game, especially if it's like a single player game and somebody want to talk to you. You can't follow the story. You can't enjoy the game. It's so annoying, bro. It's so annoying. So it's like, it's stuff like that it just makes modern gaming, like, God, I hate it. And then look, not only that, then you got stuff like people reviewing games, you know, on the internet, and, you know, people have truly ruined games that had a lot of potential because of, you know, hating on the game, so to speak. You got like sites like Metacritic and stuff like that can influence a game's success. You know what I mean? Success or failure, put it like that. It's like stuff like that I feel like just destroys modern gaming. Like, there should be like some sort of regulation. Like, there should be some sort of, like, I think that YouTube should ban like channels that exploit video games. You know what I mean? Like Madden was one of the biggest things because I play Madden, and there were channels dedicated to exploiting the game, so people can win. And then next thing you know, you find everybody doing the same thing. It's annoying. And I told you before, like, I don't mind playing cheaters because once I figure them out, they're easy wins. But at the same time, don't nobody want to deal with that kind of stuff all the time. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to deal with cheaters and people who want to exploit the game. That's annoying. That's annoying. Fighting games, people figure out a way to juggle you, and there's no way out, corner you or something, and then to do the same one move, and you stuck and you can't do nothing. Like, I don't want to deal with that. That is the worst. The stuff that the Nintendo Switch is doing, Nintendo doing with the Switch 2, like the internet, so they can brick your system. If you decide that you want to mod your Switch that you pay for, they'll brick your whole system. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. Like, without the internet, these kind of things wouldn't be possible. DRM. You know what I mean? People wouldn't be worried about game preservation if it wasn't, if internet was not an issue. You know what I mean? So internet has totally ruined gaming. So much so that I have to find ways to circumvent these things in order to enjoy gaming today. You know? I'm just talking about the internet alone that destroys a lot of the gaming. I won't even talk about the stuff outside of the internet that destroys gaming. It sucks. It sucks, man. You know, games before the internet, they were a lot worse than they are now. That's another thing. Putting out a game before they fixed the game, they put the game out, and then they send a patch later to fix the game. The game ain't ready. They send it to, they put it out there, and then they send a patch later. Like, stuff like that, man. And like I say, before the internet, you play games where you definitely had to worry about all the stuff you had to worry about, but games were a lot more, I would say, I want to say they were a lot more broken, but maybe they weren't broken. They weren't broken. They just didn't have the tools like they have now in order to make a game a complete game. Like, I feel like it was only so much that they could do with a game. I don't know how to explain it, man. All I know is the internet ruined video games, man. The internet ruined games. I think it made gaming worse than it made it better. It made it worse than it made it better. And because of all of the stuff that you got, all of the garbage stuff that you got going on with exploits, releases being put out too soon, with later patches, with the party chats, and you got people that just want to run their mouth instead of play games. I hate that. That's just my personal experience. But hell, if it wasn't no party chat with the internet, you wouldn't have people, doing that. You know what I mean? I guess you could turn the light off and they can't see you online now. So I guess that's cool. But I don't know, man. It's just, games is just not what they used to be. And I think a big part of it is because of the internet. But that's just my little mini rant. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Shout out to Hard 8 for that tweet that made me do this video, because I was really feeling that post. Like, damn, he ain't lying. He ain't lying at all. But yeah, I should do another video on how far gaming has fallen from what it used to be. Because I think the last great generation of gaming was last gen, 8th gen. This generation of gaming is disappointing to me. And I made a video about that. But anyways, that's all I want to talk about. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Rome, I'm gone.